Alright, we're going to cover the utilities panel area for the ribbon for CanopyCode. Right now we're just going to look through and see like help. Help is all the macros that you can use for the commands. Also has a quick start workflow area, key concepts, tips, and notes. Before we get into the other things, I'm going to go ahead and bring in some information for 611 trees to play with. Right now it's importing the 611 trees. It's not adding it visually, it's just adding it to the data. We're not updating, we're just adding. I'm going to set the LOD. Press enter after each one. These are closed polylines. Selecting and pressing enter. If there's more than one line, I select both of them and then press enter. Now I'm going to hit analyze. It's going through and doing about 12 to 15 different steps for each tree. Great. Now we can go to, I guess, settings. Yeah, that's why I did this, so we have it imported in there. We're seeing that it used the critical root zone multiplier of 1. This is the information we use for the structural root plate. Specimen tree criteria is right here. The recompense is units is just dBH. And it has just everything that layers were used. It's just giving you all the settings that were used to create this information. 611 total trees. This is the geometry used. To validate also is a helpful place to go. It shows you all the it shows all the tree that's been in data that's been brought in. It says broken up in a trees saved, trees removed, prescription, specimen, how many trees had been labeled, like the tree ID labels, impact hatches there are. These are the 76 impact hatches. If you go in and click one, it will zoom to it, and if you label it, it will go away if you add an impact hatch. And then it verifies what geometry has been referenced, because we set the property line, the LOD. There's 2 right-of-way lines. It's also say if we did more, if we added or subtracted LOD, it'd be there as well. If there's any orphaned graphics, which there has not been any orphaned graphics in this file. And then we have manage imports. We can go in here if we have multiple CAD CSV files. We can see which one it's using, the current or not. You can remove and delete ones if you have too many and you don't want them in there. Clear outputs, let's try that out. Let's add a table first. I'm going to generate a table over here. And I'm going to add some labels. Just make sure O snaps off. Or add a label. Add a legend. And then a site info information. This just shows like total LOD and site area. Now let's go through and clear outputs. So let's clear everything. Like you're saying, I don't want any of that information. Also clear orphan graphics. So I'm going to hit clear. You can select if you want to clear everything or not. Let's go through see if it cleared everything. Yep. So that's a good way to get everything cleared out if you want to. The trees are still there. So if I hit, there's no changes, but if I hit analyze again, but if that, like something gets junky and you just want to start over, you can come back and hit analyze, even though the information is in there, but all the graphics are gone. So there you go. And everything still has the information. You can still label it and add more tables. But if you want to reset the project, let's go ahead and clear it again. If you want to reset the project, you could reset project. It opens a window. And you say you want to reset it. If you added any tree markers, you can delete those as well, or layers. You can delete those. And hit reset. Now when you go to edit tree data, there's no information in there, so it reset it. If for some reason you need to recover your data, you have a recover data button. And then let's actually import that information back in so we can use find tree. So we're going to import those. We're going to hit analyze. Because we didn't set the LOD and stuff, that's what it comes in at. Let's go ahead and set the LOD in the property line, in the right of way. analyzed now. There we go. And I'm going to find a tree. Let's say I want to find tree 585. So let's do find tree T585. If there's no T, you don't have to do a T all the time, and it'll zoom right to it. You'd hit regen to refresh it. One thing was been asked a lot is like, what happens if I want to save this tree even though it's in the middle of everything? You can go to edit tree data. Let's look up 517 tree. We're going to change the status to saved and hit yes because we want to analyze. It's reminding us we need to analyze it. We want to keep the manual override. We can go back to say we don't want that anymore. We'll just reset it to what was imported, or the calculations actually. It's like in the LOD. So it's updating all the information. Now it's being shown as saved, and it would update in the table information and labels as well. All right, so that's the utilities area.